Hello, my name is Shosh. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm an energy healer, Reiki master, spirit worker, and channeler. Today we are going to talk about distance energy healing, how it works, does it work as effectively, and what a distance energy healing session can look like. I get asked a lot if distance energy healing really works, or if it's different from in-person healing, or just a lot of confusion about how that works, because that is currently how all of my sessions operate. I do them all either over Zoom or over the phone. I started doing these remote distance energy healing sessions last year, and I do have to say that it's some of the most impactful work that I've ever done. I've seen the most amazing and honestly unbelievable results for folks that I work with in session, and also for myself when I get energy healing work done on me from one of my healers. So let's start with the first question: how does distance energy healing work? I work with folks all across the globe, and the answer is that energy healing happens in the quantum realm. It happens across dimensions and space-time, and energy goes beyond the physical form. Let's think about another form, for example, electricity. We can go and watch a movie on a screen that was filmed, years ago with all these people that we don't even know, we've never met, filmed on a camera, acted out, and then we are sitting here watching it and we are being emotionally impacted by it because we are getting that energetic exchange. Or how you can call someone up and talk to them across the world and help them through an emotional issue, or have a therapist that's not in the same city as you. Energy travels in electromagnetic waves, and I teach astronomy, so this just makes sense to me. Also, just thinking about how the sun is literally millions of miles away and we can still be transformed by its energetic effect in our physical bodies and in our emotional bodies. The sun makes us happy. So that's already a few examples of how every day we already interact with many different forms of energy that impact our physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies. And in my energy healing practice, I utilize Reiki as a main form of healing, and Reiki has a dedicated distance energy symbol that you learn in either the second or third level of your training. And I actually really prefer doing distance energy healing sessions for folks where I'm in my own home and they're in their home, because I find that I'm a lot more comfortable and the people that I'm working on are more comfortable. I don't have to worry about getting you more blankets or pillows. You don't have to worry about where my hands are near your body. You can just be completely relaxed in an environment that is comfortable for you. But of course, if you prefer that hands-on method of healing, you should do what's right for you and follow your intuition. You can find many different reviews from folks that have worked with me on my website and see what their experience was with the distance energy healing and channeling. And now I'm just going to explain a little bit about what it's like to work with me in my energy healing session specifically. I've talked about this in one other video before that I made about energy healing, but I'm just going to give you a little brief again. So when you book with me, there's a space to write what you want to get out of this session. And also when you book with me, this is the initial agreement that we're going to have this energy exchange and that I have this agreement to do work on your energetic body. So for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the session, we talk about what you wrote in your initial form and kind of what you want to get out of that session, and I tell you about what's going to happen. Then I take us into a deep guided meditation to a safe space for you where we get grounded and we call in protection. I call in your higher self and your spirit team, and then I get fully connected to you. I ask for permission to fully connect to your energetic field. After this, I do an initial scan of your body and of your space. I tell you who's there and what the major blockages that we're going to be working on that day are. Then I work through each chakra. So I start with the Earth Star chakra and I go up until the crown chakra. And I also work on the energy circuitry within your body because there are hundreds of chakras within the body. And during this, I remove any energetic blockages. I channel messages to you from your spirit team, from your guides, your ancestors, your ET beings, whoever shows up. I honor all energies that show up. And I'll also let you know if any gifts or abilities come up and give you the option to activate those abilities in sessions as well if you're interested in that. So I use that Reiki energy to open up and align the energy centers in your body, and I use my channeling abilities to bring in any messages that are necessary for you in that moment. Chakras are energy centers within and around your body that connect to different organs and areas of your life. Chakra is a Sanskrit word that means wheel or disc because these are thought to be spinning energetic centers in your body. There are a lot of different practices that utilize energy centers in your body, and I feel that the word chakra has been kind of adapted into a lot of these different systems and healing modalities. But using these systems of these energy centers in your body can really help get to the root of a physical, spiritual, or emotional issue in your body. That is a very brief description of what chakras are. I recommend that you do your own research as well. And Reiki is a universal life force energy that can be directed through the body and across space-time by someone that has been attuned and certified to deliver that healing. It's also important to know that Reiki and energy healing operate on a system of consent, so we are constantly co-creating this interaction, and I'm always letting you know what's going on and asking you before I do something within your energetic body. Doing these types of energy healing sessions are all about empowering you and helping you move forward on your spiritual journey. I don't like when folks, come back to me every week. I want you to take things away from the session, and I give you the tools to continue further on your journey and give you, books and resources and things that I recommend that you engage with so that when you come back to me, I know that you've done some work on yourself as well. But distance energy healing can be good for so many different things. I've had just such a wide range of people coming to me for different reasons to do this kind of work. Whether it be removing spiritual blockages, connecting them with their spirit guides or with their life purpose, helping align them on a path, working through different emotional issues, or even physical issues in the body that are unable to be treated by other methods. Reiki can work for some people with that as well. And I will say that the session goes as deep as you are willing to let it. So it's like the more open you are to this energy and to allowing it to work through you and work through these different things that you might be coming into session for within your life, the better the results that you'll see. I definitely use an integrative practice as well. I want to open the door to all energies and spirits that may need to come through to offer you healing. So I don't just use Reiki, I use other forms of energy healing. Occasionally I will use tarot or cards in session. I will offer insight around, meditation, around witchcraft, around ancestral veneration. Sometimes I'll even use astrology or talk about disability justice. I just know that healing and energy work can happen through many different modalities. So I try and bring as much to the table as I can offer. And obviously I too have restrictions and I have lanes that I need to stay within as well. So I hope that this explains a bit more about what distance energy healing is and what it can look like. I was honestly a bit skeptical, but I kept getting the message from my guides that I needed to do a session with this specific person, and when I got that work done on me for the first time, it completely changed my life and opened me up to my own healing abilities. Distance energy healing works just as strongly as in-person energy healing. I honestly think it's more accessible. You don't have to travel, you don't even have to lay down, and you don't have to have anyone touch you. And this work can just bring you so many different things such as deep relaxation, connectivity, calmness. It can help energize you. Really my goal as an energy worker, an energy healer, is to bring you whatever your spirit team and higher self says you need in that moment, and also, of course, working on what you wrote in that intake form. You may also experience different physical sensations such as, warm energy coming over your body. It may feel like almost like this kind of liquid working through you. You may feel the energy of your spirit guides or ancestors around you. Maybe they will touch you or get close to you. You may feel them. And I would say overwhelmingly, a lot of my clients experience this sensation of just deep love and connectedness and just like feeling really safe and held. And of course, again, there are boundaries, so if at any point something starts making you feel uncomfortable or you don't want your spirit guides coming that close to you, we can establish those boundaries and make it more comfortable for you. I promise this work is not scary at all, but it is really deep, impactful healing work. So I recommend you watch my other energy healing and past life recall video because I talk about what this agreement really is and the deeper level of that. And I would love to hear any of your experiences with energy healing work down in the comments, and you can also ask me any questions. I would love to answer any questions that you may have below as well. If you are interested in working with me, you can go to my website, otherworldlyarchive.com, and go to schedule a session. And like I said, you can also read many different reviews on my website under the praises tab, and they are categorized by session. So let's say you are interested in an energy healing and chakra cleansing session, you can go and read the reviews from that specific session to know if it's right for you. And you can also always email me and ask me about which session might be right for you as well, and I'd be more than happy to have that discussion with you over email. Thank you for watching this video, and I am sending you so much light and peace on your spiritual journey.